EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Stafford going to throw from the outset. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, he'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now. Up 1st and 10. Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of the field at the 43.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. Once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Again, it's Stafford. Flush to his right. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Now Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will be positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I got risk it, boy. Where I got risk it.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I got this.
From the 31, Prescott flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good coverage downfield. Lincoln taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Elliott running right. And he'll be taken down.
Right to the side and then whoop whoop.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. How about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott.
And that went too far in front.
Come on, Pat.
Reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Chill. Come on. Chill, homeboy. Let's go.
He'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. So the completion is good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it is going to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was all about the defender making life
Quiero
difficult.
presionarlo a todo.
Hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Tengo que presionarlo.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tiene que ir para arriba. ¿Por qué?
Now Prescott.
Ah,
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll roll him out right.
Ooh.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take
That's
this.
enough.
Started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly and intercepted.
Wait, ¿qué está comiendo? ¿Qué come? Y a mí no me da. No me da a mí. ¿Ah? A mí no me da.
Meanwhile, Stafford
No me da.
and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for LA.
Ay. No hagas eso. Te vas a caer. ¿Dónde corriendo? ¿Dónde corriendo?
Throwing is Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Órale.
It's another zone defense that looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his
Pinche Robinson, si hubiera corrido para el otro lado, loco. Te hubiera matado ahí.
To the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Cariqueca.
Here's 1st and 10.
Guáchale. Let's go.
They'll go with
Guáchale,
Pollard here
guáchale.
on 1st down.
Quítate la verga.
Down at the 30. Not a whole lot there. The
Tienes que
defense is
hacerle
running
todo ahí.
for that run pass option.
Moviéndote.
The next time he
¿Tú
has
qué
that
estás comiendo?
opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the
¿Tú
perimeter.
qué estás comiendo? ¿Tú qué estás comiendo?
Apology on that one, huh?
¿Tú qué estás comiendo?
Gonna run again here with Pollard. A short game
Thank you.
here, maybe a
¿Qué es eso? ¿No me miladilla? No, yo pensé que era otra, pero ya te digo. No. Ahorita la agarra ella.
Stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They'll run it with Elliott. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 15 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big game. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
No mames! He talking all that shit and he wanted to quit. Era un mollo. Yeah, I got him either way. I was recording so shit. What? This is a test of multi-answer survey. Man, fuck that shit. I don't want to answer another question. That was a fun one. Yeah, oh. Bow.
Where's yours? Are you chewing your gum? Okay, now we're gonna go really
Ya comenzaste tú. ¿Por qué?
Si no lo puedo poner tú. Si quieres tú. ¿Cuál va a ser eso?
Creo que de pilas también.
¿De la grande?
Si son de la grande o de la chiquita, que tengo.
Para de pega.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. This one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Si son de la grande. Huh? What? Oh.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Yeah. I'll just leave it over there. Acá para que no la agarren porque tenía mojo o algo.
First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's at least a couple of times that they've tried to stretch the field here in this first quarter. They haven't been successful yet. But obviously they're going to keep trying, and maybe they'll find some seams underneath as this game progresses.
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
I'll tell you. You got that.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady. There's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
Thank you, Clarkson.
And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give him a nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Come
down
on.
at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Come on.
And that's right early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. 2 shots left to get the first. You can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Yeah, that's right.
Make sure you're off that phone. It's not for bed. You need to brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Not be arguing. Brush your teeth. That phone needs to get cut off and that alarm needs to be set.
They're scared of me. They had a 50 there. This time. Now.
cuenta grande. She said, fuck yeah, when I watch Mickey Mouse tomorrow. I'm gonna put up here.
Yo creo que está concentrado.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC
Santa Clara, California.
between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
Como te digo que te amo.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Kiss. She's saying now. Kiss.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Prescott looks to throw right away.
Hey, make sure you get up tomorrow with that alarm, eh?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Across his body. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Gets this one to use check. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they can.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Six yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Prescott to throw on fourth. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 81 yards. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
It's complete. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to his knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 27th, Garoppolo. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
But they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now...
and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film. Did you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? Or who you know that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, that has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. 12-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing out first is Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to get this one as down he goes. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. McCaffrey running up the middle. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yards.
And hit behind the line. He lost lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number two, maybe they actually have the lead.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Escaping the pressure right. And that's Elliott, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Oh, he fakes a spike. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw complete here to Ayuk. It was a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 36 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Haciendo nada, loco. Hey, deja, hombre.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, you're still in the first half, and then you do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Prescott on 1st down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Mira, ahí está la cama.
Come on, baby.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Inside give to Elliott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. First half, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaul. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to go out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach got to
Ya terminó seguro.
and I think
¿Qué no son?
he's putting time to the special teams coach.
Cheese, I mean, bagels, the Bugles, Bengals, and Bears. The Cubs, what?
So they'll come up
¿Qué le digo
with
yo?
a gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
No, pues,
Now a play fake.
no,
They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
you ain't playing
Many
like
different
that.
ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Barra.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
You're going to turn it over there. You're going to hurt your team. Think about it. You want to risk this one?
On second down, McCaffrey. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Tell me.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah.
After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for
I'm going to
3rd
let you run in the
and 3.
middle.
On play action, now Garoppolo steps away.
Girl, sit down.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Be nice.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Play action, Garoppolo. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. McCaffrey, they'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. But no reason for that from any wide receiver.
Oftentimes, you don't even hear the snap count, right? You just look inside, make sure the ball moves, then you take off. How he didn't do that is beyond me.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive. But without them, they're not winning this game.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead. They go into coast mode.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion, and it pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not hit it before. That drops the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot there.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. On the move to his left. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Finding Gray going across the field. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. For the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 2 minutes left to play in this. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That's Gallup on the slant. He's got room past the 30. There he goes, right side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
We know play calls can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play. Move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Justin, no. Somebody did break it.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
You want a Bobby?
Well, Prescott here to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. That's from 25 yards out.
No, my man. Something wrong with that.
This is just left to the upright.
Oh.
And the lead will hold at 10. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to too many attempts further than that one. And I don't think this is blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 20. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, is preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Dua. Boleh, Vin?
¿No te dije que no?
¿Ya?